It's time for the absolutely... I'm on my way! Completely... I'm almost there! Random... Why are there so many stairs? Podcast. Oh, jeez! With Andrew Rhodes.
Hello, everybody, and welcome to the Absolutely Completely Random Podcast for Saturday, August 22nd, 2020. I'm your host, Andrew Rhodes, right here on the Web Designer 18 YouTube channel. As always, here once again for you, the fans, the viewers, the people that listen to me for like a whopping 3 minutes and 55 seconds. Yes, I have been hovering through my analytics lately. You would be surprised how much you learn. Anyway, what do I have to talk about this week? Oh, I'm so glad you asked. Comedy Central has finally told drunk history it's got to sober up because, guess what? It's canceled. Sorry, I've been working on that joke all week. You can stream some free Gundam through August 31st. That's pretty cool, actually. You know that game, Factorio? I'm sure you've probably seen some people play it, like on YouTube videos. Yeah, it's reached 1.0 after 8 years of development. Holy shit. Just like last week, I had a topic about Pokemon Go related violence. Hey, guess what? There's a punching match now with Pokemon Go. People will never learn. There is a fan out there pitching Naruto to become a Lego set, but not just any part of Naruto. Ichiraku Ramen Shop. Well, what the hell? Voltron got a set. Why the hell couldn't Naruto? I mean, I still gotta try to find that Voltron set. It looks pretty cool. And Island of the Giant Insects anime English dub. It's reached its Kickstarter goal. Oh boy. Oh boy. Oh boy! No, seriously, this is gonna be fun. Yeah. All this and more this week on the Absolutely Completely Random Podcast. But hey, we know what happens next, right? ARHOADS-2012 on eBay. I have a wide variety of stuff. I am trying to get more stuff up to basically make it more accessible, especially for the holiday season swiftly approaching. I am trying. I am a one-person army for everything that I do. So, as always, come by. If you see something you like, don't hesitate. I mean, the holidays are fast approaching. Unless you don't have the money, then please, I don't want anybody going into hock over me. But seriously, come by, check out my eBay page. It's ARHOADS-2012 on eBay. And by the way, this does not count as a paid promotion because it's literally me. I love that. It's not paid promotion, it's literally me. You can also find me over on Twitter at OtakuRhodes. Check out the official Web Designer 18 Facebook page over on ye olde Facebook. That's the funniest for ye olde Facebook. And don't forget to nail that subscribe button, ring the bell to make sure that you're notified when new videos drop right here on the Web Designer 18 YouTube channel. Because, hey, I mean, how else would you know? Your friends? Your colleagues? That pigeon down the lane that keeps mocking you when you walk by? I mean, I don't know what it does at night. You never know either. It's a rat with wings. Alright, so how did my week go? Well, believe it or not, it actually wasn't a complete and total clusterfuck this week. That part doesn't actually mean that. So, nothing really exciting happened on Monday that I can remember at all. Let me think. No, nothing at all. Tuesday was my birthday. Tuesday was a very good day. Tuesday actually had a lot of good stuff. I got a really nice pair of sweatpants from a friend of mine. Because, I mean, I have a hard time. I had like a pair of pajama pants or lounge pants that my grandfather got me. Those things tore real easily. I ended up catching them on a doorknob, catching them on a chair. Those things were like made of tissue paper in a way. I still have them because I can cut up the piece of it. It can't be sewed. It is destroyed. It can't be sewed. But I can like take pieces of it to make something if I have to. So there is that. But I got a really cool pair of sweatpants, which I'm looking forward to wearing this winter. And I got a Denver Broncos Santa hat, which, haha, I will be wearing at some point this winter. I love the Broncos. They're my favorite football team. So that was Tuesday. We had some ice cream cake. My all-time favorite meal for dinner was sausage bake, which is like a casserole. So yeah, Tuesday was a good day. Tuesday was a very good day. Wednesday, I went to work, and this was going to be the start of a 3-day work week again. And I found out that, oh, cool, I don't got to go in. I only have to go in 2 days next week. I was like, yes! I was really excited about that. Now, that could change. I don't know. Hopefully not. But I was like, oh, I got to go in 2 days next week. That's fine. But 3 days yet this week. Oh, well, I'm, mentally prepared. So we go in Wednesday, and most of the stuff's already done for us because it was a lull. It was like a lull in the action the day before, so the managers and that got a lot of the stuff separated for us. So I do thank them for that. Did make it a lot easier for us because the separating is what takes us a long time, and we kind of got a good chunk of it done, I'd like to say. But yeah, I mean, I only had to work for 3.5 hours, so. Oh, no, I only had to work for 3 hours. That's right, I got done at 9. I only had to work for 3 hours. What do you expect? So then I go home, and I'm like, yeah. I mean, I kind of questioned having to come in that Thursday because of everything that was left in the back to do, and it's like, I didn't see the need for it, but I was like, oh, well, okay, that's fine. We just come in, the hell with it. Doesn't bother me. So, rest of Wednesday went along pretty well. Then we're looking for something to watch on TV. We ended up stumbling upon this really god-awful, had to have been a sci-fi. They had money left over after one of their Sharknado movies and realized they were still under contract for a movie yet for the season. And it was a piece of crap. It was called Tornado Warning. My God, this thing was garbage. Made no damn sense at all. And I swear half of those actors were faking it and phoning it in. I mean, I had more fun poking fun at the movie than I had watching the movie. So that was Wednesday. But before that, before we ended up sitting down and watching that, I get a call from work. Oh, hey, you don't got to come in tomorrow, so I'll see you Friday. Okay. I was fine with that. I'm eating dinner. And no sooner did I finish dinner, I'm trying to find something to watch quick to kill a couple minutes on YouTube before I put on a Bob Ross for my grandfather. I thought, oh, I put on an Abbott and Costello that popped up on the YouTube recommendation thing. I'm like, oh, okay, I'll put this on. It's like 8 minutes long. That's more than enough time. I get another phone call from one of the other managers informing me that I had Friday off too, and I'm like, okay. And I still love how she worded. It's like, are you cool with taking Friday off? Yeah, I'm fine with that. I'm fine with that. That's fine. That's fine. I'm cool with that. So I ended up getting. I mean, I'm considering it a belated birthday present from the store and from the company. I honest to God, I am. It's like, oh look, you only have to come into work on Wednesday. You get Thursday and Friday off, and I felt really good Thursday. Like I was cracking jokes. I was just on a freaking roll on Thursday. Friday, I was on a roll till we got to the store and some stuff happened, and yeah, that kind of ruined my weekend. But, well, ruined it to a point, but still, there was that. Then today, I went to the Dollar Tree for the first time, and I'd like to say like a couple months, or at least a month maybe. Went into the Dollar Tree, got some stuff. I got some light bulbs, some other stuff I had to get. Come home. Ate lunch, watched Concussion, that movie from 2012 with Will Smith. It wasn't a bad movie, but wow, that's one that's one that feels like it would have been better off as a documentary rather than a feature-length film. I kind of think somebody took a bath somewhere on that. I don't know how, but I think somebody took a bath somewhere. But yeah, it's pretty much been how my day went. Oh, I should probably say this. I got two nice little announcements here to make. So, I know that a lot of people have been seeing the thing that's been going on with Netflix and this new show coming out on the 9th of September called Cuties. I just want to state right here and now for the record, I'm not touching this. I've already had a couple people ask me in comments, hey, can you rant about this? Can you talk about this? No. This is all the further I'm going with it. I am not touching this with a 10.5-foot pole. I am not comfortable talking about it. I'm not comfortable acknowledging that it exists. I want nothing to do with this. If you actually YouTube search it, there is a crap ton of videos where people are bitching about this already. One video is defending it that I saw when I quick did a little search, but a crap ton are completely bad-mouthing this thing. They are blaspheming this to hell and back. They're doing a much better job than I'm going to do, and they're better YouTubers than I am. So they'll definitely get a lot more attention than I will. So yeah, as much as I would love to rant on this, I am not touching this with a 10.5-foot pole. So there is that. So that was the first thing. Second thing, keep in mind, next week's podcast will be recorded on Thursday night. This is because there will be a concert going on in my neighborhood next Saturday night that will be preventing the podcast from being recorded. I am literally about 200 to 500 feet away from where they're going to be holding this, and it's going to be like an outdoor event. I'm going to be a good, 500 some feet from it, give or take. Maybe even 1,000 at the best. Maybe 1,000 at best. But either way, it's going to be loud enough for me to hear it. So if it's loud enough for me to hear it, it's going to be loud enough for the microphone to hear it. So I'm not going to be recording next Saturday. The podcast will be recorded on Thursday instead. I just want to remind everybody about that again. So if they're like, hey, no, there was an update to this topic that you talked about. Yeah, that update probably came Friday morning, Friday afternoon, or Saturday morning. Or Saturday night, and I did not get it because it was already pre-recorded. So I will remind everybody, again, probably at the end of the video, I will remind everybody later this week, literally on my YouTube channel, and I will put a reminder, probably literally at the start of the video, I'll probably throw a reminder in to tell everybody. So there is that, just please keep that in mind. But otherwise, let's get into the podcast, shall we? It's going to be a long week, folks. Alright, so for those of you out there that probably know this exact show, let me just say that Drunk History is sadly gonna have to get sober, because it's been canceled. Comedy Central has yanked this show off its time slot after 6 seasons. It is done, baby. And there are a lot of people that are really upset about this. They're like, oh my god, no, this is one of my favorite shows, I learned so much. I actually watched a couple episodes, and I definitely was not the target audience for this, and I honestly thought it was canceled a long time ago. But I was not the target audience for this, I guarantee you that right now. So this did not appeal to me in the least. I didn't like it, I was not a fan of it. This show did not appeal to me in the least, so I didn't really care. So, their 6th and most recent season will be the Comedy Central show's last, according to Variety. The show had been renewed for a 7th season last year, and was in pre-production of that season when the COVID-19 pandemic forced production to stop in March. Later on, Comedy Central decided to pull the plug on the show as the network moves away from live-action scripted shows in favor of adult animation, which honestly, I'm going to say, sounds like a better idea. I mean, look at how popular South Park was before Trey Parker and Matt Stone shot it to hell. And no, I'm sorry. If that offends anybody, it did. They shot that show to hell. Okay? I actually remember watching that with my buddy when we were in tech school. It was like a Wednesday night. We had, sociology. It was on a Thursday. So, literally, I'd watch it that Wednesday night. That Thursday morning, we talk about it. And I'm like, oh yeah, I watched it last night. Man, that was weird. You had that Imagination Land trilogy. That kind of was, I think, the start for me losing interest a bit. But it kind of picked itself back up. But then you just had the whole, complete, total shit show. As it just kept going on, and it just started getting bad. And I'm like, nope, f this, I'm out. Nuts to this crap. I was done. So there is that. It's history. But yeah, South Park gone downhill. But with them moving away from live action scripted shows and in favor of adult animation, I like that idea a lot because that works out very well for them. And they are getting a few other shows. I mean, they're getting that. I think it's a Daria spinoff. They're getting Beavis and Butthead. I think Ren and Stimpy's going back on to Comedy Central. So there's like a lot that Comedy Central is going to be getting their hands on animated that they could really work for this. And keep in mind, when Spike TV first started, for those of you that are, like in your 20s, Spike TV was a really popular cable network when it first dropped. I mean, I remember watching that. It had Cops on it. It had a bunch of adult animated shows. It was like Stripperella, Gary the Rat. They had the adult version of Ren and Stimpy, which honestly didn't really look any different from the actual Ren and Stimpy, I'm sorry to say. Ren and Stimpy was never one of my favorite shows anyway, so there is that. But with all of that, it was really good how they did it. And that worked out really well for them for the longest time. And even look at MTV. MTV had Beavis and Butthead for the longest time, and that did extremely well for them. Then, of course, MTV went to the solid scripted shows, reality shows, game shows. I mean, how many fucking episodes of Flavor of Love were there? Or what the hell was that Tila Tequila show? Shot of Love. That's what. A Shot of Love. I had to remember. I had to remember all the freaking jokes that people were making for that. It's like, you don't fall in love in a freaking season. It's almost as bad as a goddamn Bachelor. But yeah, so the series creator, Derek Waters, though, signed a first-look deal with Comedy Central at the time of the Season 7 renewal, and will continue to develop projects at the network. Drunk History earned 17 Emmy nominations over the course of its run, winning 1 thus far. It is currently up for 3 Emmys this year, including 1 for Best Variety Sketch Series. It just didn't appeal to me. I don't know why. The show features a changing cast of actors and comedians who recreate historical events. It began as a web series on Waters' YouTube page, then moved over to Funny or Die. The concept from the start entailed an inebriated host, often a burgeoning comedian or UCB sketch artist, who regales an obscure historical tale, which is then reenacted by famous stars. Oh boy. As for the reenactments, the series attracted a laundry list of guests, including Tiffany Haddish, Winona Ryder, Maya Rudolph, Seth Rogen, Kirsten Dunst, Will Ferrell, Tessa Thompson, Vanessa Hudgens, Coney Hanks, Questlove, and Lynn Miguel Miranda. And I do apologize if I mispronounced any of your names. I know some of you, but not all of you. I've heard of some of you, but not all of you. With the cancellation, the only remaining scripted live-action show on Comedy Central is Aquafina is Nora from Queens. Oh, God! Oh, Jesus. I remember seeing the fucking trailer for that. I wanted to bang my head against the wall when I saw the trailer for that show. I was like, no! So that's kind of bad. Corporate began airing its 3rd and final season in July. So last week, though, it got announced that both The Other Two and Southside would be moving to HBO Max. It was recently announced that Comedy Central was rebooting the animated shows like Beavis and Butthead, The Ren and Stimpy Show, and the Daria spinoff Jody. Okay, Jody, that was the name of the spinoff, Jody. Yeah, I remember Daria, in a way. I just remember it being this really stupid, obscure show that people talked about in passing. I mean, keep in mind, when I was a kid, I watched a lot of stuff that was kind of geared towards adults. Not like, oh my god, it's X-rated! No, like PG-13 and R-rated TV programs. TVMA, in a way, was stuff that I would be watching. Because once you hear a nun swear, there's no way your mom's gonna try to pitch Family Hour anymore. That was done. The Family Hour? No, we don't need that anymore. But yeah, with Drunk History done, it doesn't really bother me. And there are people that are just losing their minds over this. I just want to say the following thing here. It's a television show. It's not even that good of a television show to begin with. It ran its course. I didn't like it, but I wasn't its target demographic. If they want the show to revive, try Adult Swim. They're constantly looking for new crap. And I don't even mean that as like a insult or anything. They're constantly looking for new crap. And this would probably be something that would definitely work well on Adult Swim. It's like they could try shooting it to Adult Swim, and Adult Swim could propose a trade like, hey, we'll give you some of our older programs that might fit well with your new Comedy Central, and in exchange, we'll take Drunk History off your hands. What do you say? Huh? You have a deal there? Do we have a deal there, Comedy Central? To which case, I'll probably just look at him and go, no, but you never know. But yeah, that's an idea anyway. We basically have that be a thing. But, worst case scenario, it's a show. It ran for 6 seasons. I mean, most scripted shows, it's a miracle if they last 6 seasons. Especially on Comedy Central, it's a miracle. If it's a scripted show, if it lasts 6 seasons, holy shit. I mean, what was that show? Didn't they have Tosh Point O on Comedy Central? Or was that? No, that was Comedy Central. I don't even know how long that lasted. But I don't think it was very long. But yeah, I mean, it's the most, it's the most it could do. I mean, it's ran its course. Okay, it was renewed for a 7th season. They just decided, look, we want to change up the network. I'm not gonna lie. I mean, when Comedy Central first came out, I always liked it because it was just like obscure comedy shows and some like MTV, rejects that got thrown over. That's basically what I always thought Comedy Central was. Then it evolved when it got like Reno 911 and a whole bunch of other weird shit. When it got South Park. So, stuff just, changes. It evolves. And they want to go a more, animated route. I mean, keep in mind, Fox had a massive amount of animation. They actually had to create a second night for it. That Saturday night animation crap. That was where you had Axe Cop. What was that other really crappy show? It was sort of like all the Jughead weirdos from Archie, and damned if I know what the hell the name of that show was. All I remember from that was like Animation Domination HD, and all I remember it being was Axe Cop. That's all I freaking remember was Axe Cop, because it bothers me that I remember that show. It really does. But, yeah, I mean, this was canceled after 6 seasons. It ran its course, as far as I'm concerned. But like I said, I wasn't the target audience for it. Somebody else probably was. I just was not the target audience. So, somebody else might enjoy it down the road, but as for its time on Comedy Central, it has come and it has gone. Its time in the sun is done. Hey, you like Gundam, right? Oh, okay. Obviously, you might or might not, or you just flat out hate it. But hey, you like watching some free shit, right? Well, guess what? You can stream a bunch of free Gundam stuff through the end of August. So basically from the 20th of August to the 31st. You still have like a whole week yet. And what can you stream, you ask? Well, over on the good old Gundam Info channel. Yeah, I know, Gundam Info. I love that YouTube channel so much. It's Gundam time, basically. So for the first time, for first ever Visual Gundam Online Expo kicked off on August 20th, and aside from online panels and features and lectures and stuff like that, a bunch of free streaming Gundam. Yeah, till August 31st, you can stream the following titles on Gundam Info. If you're in the US. Yes, we actually get something cool for once. It's a miracle, I know. So, what do you get? Well, you can stream Mobile Suit Gundam, Char's Counterattack. I highly recommend checking that out, by the way. That's a really good one. Now, keep in mind, all this is subbed. I did look into this. So, it's all subbed, but it's worth it. Mobile Suit Gundam, the 8th MS Team, Miller's Report. Mobile Suit Gundam Unicorn, OVA, version episodes 1 through 7. Mobile Suit Gundam 0080, War in the Pocket, episodes 1 through 6. Mobile Suit Zeta Gundam, a new translation, Heirs to the Stars. Mobile Suit Zeta Gundam, a new translation 2, Lovers. Mobile Suit Zeta Gundam, a new translation 3, Love is the Pulse of the Stars. Mobile Suit Gundam 00 the movie, A Waking of the Trailblazer. Really cool. I did check one of them out. I'm planning to watch some of them throughout the week, because this is going to be freaking cool. Yay! Gundam shit. And we actually get to have it. And no, this list is not shabby either. They even said in the article here, not too shabby. Aside from all this free Gundam, though, you can also check out panels from a top Gundam modeler, producer, oh, I'm going to mispronounce this, I know it, Nahohiro Ogata from Thunderbolt Narrative, voice actor Toru Furuya, the voice of Amuro Ray, and mechanical designer, oh, this is going to be good, Kunio Okawara. Okay, I'm bad at pronouncing names. Okay, so that's really cool. You can also see the complete schedule. Which do I want to pull up the complete? Yeah, you know what the hell? Let's pull up the complete schedule. Let's see what the complete schedule is. Pull up that schedule. Let's roll this stuff, man. Come on. English Gundam.info. Thing here. Let me make sure. Oh, okay, this is Gundam.info. So I know that there's a Gundam info YouTube page, so yeah, check that out too. If you get a chance to check that out too. I also have to turn my speakers up, and I remember I want to turn them down. Yeah, Gundam Online Expo, Digital G-Base Enter content, more content. It's loading very slowly, which is kind of sad. So yeah, you got Gundam.info, there's home, there's content. It looks pretty cool for a website. But yeah, I forgot that Gundam Info is an actual website. I forgot. Is the kicker is that I actually was on here once before looking up something, and it honestly skipped my mind. Okay, alright, now it's finally loading up a bit more, I guess. Is it? Yay, nay? I'm gonna go with no, because now it's just stopped loading. Alright. Well, either way, you can pull it up if you're interested. I can't get it to load up myself, so there is that. But yeah, you can stream a whole bunch of cool Gundam stuff, man. And there is a Gundam.info YouTube channel, because that's how I've been watching Gundam Build Divers Re-Rise. I love that show, except for the last episode that just premiered. I can kind of see why people are griping about that new mobile suit model kit they released. They literally combined their spoiler alert, I guess just to say. Spoiler alert! They literally combined their 4 mobile suits together into this massive mobile suit. I was so tempted to leave a comment and go, waiter, I ordered a Gundam series. This is clearly Power Rangers. I mean, I know that there was a gimmick in the one Build Fighters. I think it was Build Fighters Try. Yeah, it was Build Fighters Try, where they pulled that shit where it where the one character had combined 3 model kits together, and people were complaining about how stupid it looked, and I thought it looked pretty badass myself, and it kept selling out because I could never get a damn I could never get the damn kit. It kept selling out. But yeah, either way, this is pretty cool. So yeah, if you get a chance, check this out. I recommend it. Holy shit, do I recommend it. Go on to if you can't get stuff to load up on the Gundam.info site, I did look. The episodes are up on the YouTube channel as well, Gundam.info. You can easily check them out. I will leave a link to that channel in the description, so check it out. I will try to remember to leave a link to there. I will leave myself a note to do so. If I can, I will leave myself a note. But either way, yeah, it's actually isn't that bad of an idea, and it's really cool. I'm not gonna lie, it's pretty cool. So, yeah, you get a chance to check that out. I recommend it, and it's freaking sweet. Free Gundam. All right, so obviously somebody out there probably has seen this before, maybe not, but who out there remembers a little game called Factorio? Okay, I can't see your hand, so I'm assuming none of you. If you do know it, though, it's reached version 1. 0 after 8 years of development. Apparently, it's like version. It's like 1.0. It's actually pretty interesting. Now, I remember like Markiplier was playing this with his buddy Bob, and I remember watching that. That was kind of funny. So the devilish expansive Factorio, a game about building a factory that just gets bigger and more automated the longer you decide to play the game, was one of the first real success stories to come out of Steam's early access program, which is now 8 years old and no longer part of it. Yeah, it kind of sucks. So the game began development in 2012, and then they raised money via an Indiegogo campaign. Oh, that's pretty cool. In 2013, and hit early access in 2016. But it was only on Friday, August 14th, 2020, that the game was finally released as version 1.0. Holy crap! That's pretty cool, though. I mean, the visuals look pretty damn cool. They're showing you like 3 launch trailers. Yeah, trailer for 2020, trailer for 2016, and the launch trailer for 1.0. This is pretty interesting though. But yeah, I mean, you can actually play Factorio again. As newer version. This is really cool. And like I said, I do remember like watching this with Markiplier was playing it, him and Bob, because I thought this was really cool. I'm like, man, this is really impressive. This is a really cool game. And I just remember watching it. To me, it almost seemed like I couldn't think what the name of that one game is. That one PC game, and I remember watching it. I think it was StarCraft? It might be StarCraft, but I remember it's like a combination between like Final Conflict and a couple other games that I remember playing on the computer. And it was just really interesting that I watched it, and I'm like, yeah, this is really cool. But finding out that after 8 years, mind you, it's gone to version 1.0, that's pretty freaking impressive to me anyway. That is freaking cool. So, yeah. I'm impressed. Extremely impressed. It's been 8 years, and it's made wonderful progress. I mean, like I said, maybe some of the other YouTubers will go back and play it again. I'm hoping they do. I liked it. I thought it was really cool. What I saw, it was pretty cool anyway. I thought it was kind of neat. But yeah. So, it's up to version 1.0. You can now play it. Launch trailer's up. Whole bunch of stuff. Pretty cool, actually. I'm not gonna lie about that. That is kind of neat. That is very neat. Yeah, check it out if you get a chance to. It's pretty cool. All right, so last week I talked about the stupidest thing in the world I think it's ever come out of the Pokemon Go game, where it was a 56-year-old beat the crap out of a 55-year-old. Hey, how about this time we take it back a couple decades? So a 35-year-old man in Sapporo, Japan was arrested for a bout of Pokemon Go-induced rage. It was reported, apparently. So the story goes like this. The man was walking down the street playing Pokemon Go when he spotted a car parked facing traffic. And in his words, sloppily. He looked inside the car to find another man, also in his 30s, also playing Pokemon Go. The combination of poor parking and Pokemon played sent the first man into a rage, during which he kicked the car. The other Pokemon player then got out of the car, and the enraged 35-year-old punched him twice in the face. Ultimately, the car guy got the upper hand, grabbing the non-car guy and taking him to the police. I got angry when I saw him gaming while parked sloppily, the first man was reported as saying. Man, many commentators on the Japanese article, while acknowledging what the puncher did was wrong, also limit similar bad parking jobs around known Pokestops or Pokespots. Wow, Pokespots. Wow. But our favorite comment of the lot was one that said, "Hey guys, instead of fighting in real life, why not fight in a game?" So now we got 35-year-olds beating the shit out of cars and drivers because they're parked stupidly or sloppily for a Pokemon Go thing. Okay. That's just a little bit insane here, for starters, but for God's sake, this is just getting weird now. I mean, like, wholeheartedly weird. So the guy parked wrong. So driver B, so person B was parked sloppily playing Pokemon Go. That doesn't give you the right to start beating the shit out of the car. I mean, this is just... And I remember when Pokemon Go first came out, a lot of people were like, oh, there's a lot of accidents, hit and runs, theft. There was, like, people setting up Pokestops to rob other people. Now we're just getting flat-out violence. It's just like, you know what? Screw the whole fact that we have issue A, B, and C. No, we're just going to jump right to issue D and just start beating the shit out of each other. Okay. That's a new one, folks. That is a new one. I mean, you've had Pokestops where people were hanging about, trying to come after children. Setting up Pokestops illegally so that they could steal you and rob your ass. There were traffic accidents, people not paying attention to what they were doing, trespassing. Not once did we ever have the, oh my god, it's people beating the crap out of each other when Pokemon Go first started. Now all of a sudden it's, well, welcome today to Pokemon Go Smackdown. Let's meet our next contestant, shall we? I mean, Jesus. What's it going to be next week? Is there going to be another one now come next week? I can hope not. I hope not, but at the same time, if there is, I'm not going to be surprised. But gee, I really hope there won't be one next week, because that'd be kind of bad. It's like, oh yeah, no. Here, we're just going to have this be the new weekly thing here. It's just going to be Pokemon Go Smackdown, where you're basically, telling us what's happening next in the world of, oh my god, that person's beating the crap out of somebody else for playing Pokemon Go. Seriously. It's a fucking game, guys. I mean, Jesus, it's a fucking game. I mean, you don't see people going crazy over really stupid shit like that, but hold it, it's a fucking game, guys. Let it go! Jesus Christ, you beat the crap out of a car, start punching the poor guy in the face twice? No. I'm just amazed that the car guy got the upper hand. That's kind of impressive, though. That is impressive. Okay, so anybody remember, I think it was like a couple years ago, that massive Lego Voltron thing that came out? That it was up on Lego Ideas for the longest time, and people could go on, vote for it, yay, nay. They were basically Caligula in a way. And eventually the Lego people were like, okay, we'll review this one. And then when the idea list came out, it didn't make the list. But then it got its own special treatment because they really wanted to look into this a little more. Well, Lego Ideas is once again in the spotlight because now two Naruto fans are pitching their idea for a Lego set based on the iconic location Ichiraku Ramen Shop to the Lego Idea Committee, in what could potentially become the first ever Lego set based on an anime/manga series. To which I have to just ask, what the f do you think Voltron was? I mean, Voltron does exist in Japanese. It was not an American creation. I'm pretty damn sure it's not, when you can literally pull up the Japanese version of Voltron. So that opens up some questions there. Their custom set has gathered over 9,000 supporters as of this article's publication. It will be officially reviewed by LEGO and potentially approved for official distribution when it reaches 10,000 supporters. The fans who goes by the joint username Dad I Twins, so like Daddy Twins, on Lego Ideas, or David Y. Diego Escalona on YouTube, posted a video showing off their handmade designs. Oh god. I mean, okay, it's okay. The set includes minifigures of Naruto Uzumaki, Sasuke Uchiha, Sakura Haruno, Kakashi Hatake, Tucci Ichiraku, so basically the guy who owns Ramen Shop in the first place, Ayame Ichiraku, and Iruka Umino. So basically you have most of the main cast that's always fucking there. Each figure has two faces with different expressions, and they can be equipped with personalized ninja accessories such as kunai and shuriken. The Lego Ideas page also posts regular updates by the aspiring Lego creators showing off their iconic scenes and locations that they have recreated through Lego, including Naruto's Shadow Clone Jutsu, the Team 7 group photo, and the Bell test with Kakashi. Yeah, I'm not even going to touch this. So, yeah. The set is perfect for display, but also to play with. The duo wrote in the page description, you can recreate different scenes of the series with the minifigs and play with the accessories they include. There is no limit to for the imagination, and kids would love to revive epic adventures with their favorite heroes. Okay, so let me break this down a little bit. So, as I actually did look into this, because I thought this was a pretty cool idea back when the Voltron thing was really making headway. So how this Lego Idea thing works is that you can create this either with actual Lego pieces or via a program that you can actually download from the Lego company itself. So what it basically is you create the set, you submit the idea, and they have instructions on how to do that, and it gets voted on by supporters, like who would support this project, like, if this would come out, would you buy it? And they use that as an idea to gauge it. So then what happens is the Lego company, once it reaches 10,000 supporters, it'll get piss-whipped right through. Now, there are some that will require a little more thought process into this, mostly the Lego Corporation digging through legality and any other issues that it has to deal with, namely, and I'm just going to stress this one here, copyright infringement, copyright licensing agreements, making sure that no other block company already does this or is planning to do this in the upcoming weeks. So, like, let's say that they would approve this Naruto thing, then all of a sudden Mega Bloks would come out with a Naruto Mega Block set. Well, then Lego can't okay it. So there's a lot that goes into this. So even though if they hit the 10,000, that's like one stepping stone. It still has to go through the massive amount of, is it going to pass the okay process of, this corporation? Is it going to pass the okay of the, oh my god, copyright's a problem? Or is it going to okay this? And I looked into this, because I had thought about it design, but I had looked into this, and you don't get empty-handed on this. Besides getting some publicity for yourself, your thing will get made. You also get things like 1% of all the sets that are sold. Like 1% for each set that's sold. So it doesn't sound like a hell of a lot, though. It's really not, but you're getting something for nothing. You imagine how many Lego sets are sold a freaking day. That's a lot of money. Of course, if people buy a crap ton of them and then scalp them on like eBay or Amazon, you ain't seeing shit. Because in that secondary market time, you ain't seeing shit. So there is that. But either way, it's still pretty freaking cool. Whether or not this would get okayed and approved, I won't deny it looks pretty cool. I won't deny that at all. What I will deny is the fact that I don't see it happening. I think legality-wise, they will hit a massive roadblock. Legality-wise, they are probably going to nail. They're probably gonna have issues with the licensing agreement, copyright holdings, and shit like that. So I don't see this seeing the light of day, but it is really cool. Because I remember there was like a huge thing years ago. There was going to be like some Dragon Ball Z Lego thing, or some company was going to try to make like little Dragon Ball Z figurines. I never heard if any of those even came to fruition or not, so that's an interesting little side note. But once again, it's probably legality, copyright, licensing agreements, and shit like that. Because you also have to figure that if they're going to be making something that's based off of a popular manga anime series, you're going to have to pay royalties, which means that there's more money that you're going to have to piss out. So on top of the 1% that you have to pay the person that created the set, then it's also like 30% you got to pay royalty fees, and Lego's going to be seeing like less and less cut of the cheese here. So Lego might look at this and go, yeah, here's the deal. It's going to cost us too much money in legal fees and royalties, and no, we can't okay this one. So there are some stuff that does happen with this. It is cool though, but even if it hits the 10,000, don't expect it. Is my thing. Don't expect it to magically all of a sudden, oh my god, it's out on the market, yes, I'm going to buy it. Because they are liable to run into legality issues that will stop it cold in its tracks. 100%. So don't just instantly go, oh, it's going to hit 10,000. It's perfect. It's in, it's there. I got it. It's going to hit legality issues. Especially copyright and royalties. It is going to get bitch slapped by those so hard it isn't going to be funny. Because, you're going to have to pay the creator of the series. Shueisha will want a cut of the cheese. You're going to have the animation company, which would be Viz. They're going to want to cut, because you're using something that they have the rights to yet. It's that simple. They have the rights to it. You're gonna end up... Oh, wait, isn't Naruto over on Funimation too? So you have to add Funimation in on that then too. So that's at least 4 different people you're paying on top of the 1% you're giving the creator, which you'll have to look at the creator and go, look, if we okay this, you ain't getting a dime from it. Don't expect to see any money, because we're going to be having to pay royalties. They'll end up having to make the set like $50-$60. Look how much that Mario one's going for. That's like $60 for a Mario set of Legos. So that's expensive as hell. But yeah, just because it hits 10,000, if it does, doesn't mean it'll come out. So don't get your hopes up just yet. I'm just, it's cool. It's not, I'd pay good money for it cool. It's on clearance cool. That's the type of cool it is. Okay, so I remember talking about this. I swear I remember talking about this. Island of Giant Insects anime. The Kickstarter campaign, the crowdfunding Kickstarter campaign, basically, for the English dub of the series, the film, reached its goal of 4 million yen, or about $37,551 American, last Saturday. The campaign raised $39,303, or 4,168,538 yen. And this is the round 2 campaign. So, and it's going on till September 1st. So we still have some time yet. And I remember talking about this, and as I'm reading the article, I was like, oh yeah, I did talk about this. Because the first time they had their first goal earlier in the year, but it fell short of the 8,500,000 yen, or about $80,000 goal that they were hoping for. So they didn't get what they were hoping to get the first time. But this time around, with their slightly smaller goal, they're liable to get it. There's still a few stretch goals for the campaign, including premium packaging at 4.5 million yen, which they're getting pretty damn close to, and a 5.1 surround sound mix at 6 million yen, or about $56,300. The packaging, the premium packaging, is 42,200. So they're getting really close to that one. The project has also teased further stretch goals, but let's face it, it's a miracle you made it this far. I would take the money and run. Which you probably will, knowing how a lot of Kickstarter campaigns go. Some of the extras promoted in the first attempt are now stretch goals in the Round 2 campaign. The campaign also includes new merchandise such as character goods available as backer rewards. Backing tiers have been reorganized with a new tier that allows a backer to potentially voice the female character Nozawa, and other tier for mixed gender group of backers to voice extras. Additionally, an existing tier allows a backer to voice the male character Akira. Oh lord. Okay, so the previously announced dub cast includes Yong Yi as Satoshi Oda, Brendan Biber, and I do apologize if I mispronounce your names, by the way, as Hiroshi Suge, Elsie Lovelock as Enola Eok, Sarah Weidenheft as Aoi Ino, Nick Landis as Atsushi Kamijo, Alejandro Saab as, what the hell is that? Kizuhiko Kai, okay. Amberly Connors as Mary Juno, or Gino. Sarah Roach as Mitsumi Obari. Lizzie Ray as Chitose Naruse. Brittany Karboski as Ayumi Matsuoka. Kylie Mills as Mami Mura. And Michelle Laws as Emiko Mizazono. I do apologize if I mispronounced any of those names. So the original campaign launched on February 14th and ended on March 15th with $27,783 in pledges. Ooh. Backer rewards include digital thank you letters, wallpaper, soundtrack albums, design materials, backers, names and credits, promotional item packs, Blu-ray discs, and t-shirts. The theatrical film edition of the anime of Yatsu Taka Fujimi, Red Ice, and Shu Hosei's Island of Giant Insects opened in Japan on January 10th. So this is for the English dub, by the way. So it's actually, I mean, I'm not gonna lie, this is pretty cool, but at the end of the day, it's a freaking Kickstarter. It's a survival horror story. It starts off with Mitsumi Obari and her classmates are flying for a school field trip and their plane crashes. They drift onto an island dominated by giant insects. The tagline for the anime is, "On that island, humans are merely insect fodder." I actually hate to say it, that does sound pretty fucking cool. That does sound pretty fucking cool. The original OVA shipped in Japan on DVD in a limited edition bundle with the manga 6th compiled book volume June of last year. Crunchyroll screened the anime at Crunchyroll Expo event in August of 2019, and the company is streaming the anime worldwide outside Asia. So in other words, you can watch it subbed, just not dubbed. Yeah. It's kind of interesting. Can I go into their actual fucking Kickstarter page here? Does it take me to the Kickstarter? No, it doesn't take me to the Kickstarter. Where's the Can I get onto their Kickstarter page here? Somehow. Launch, is that it? I'm getting the feeling that might be it. Hopefully it'll load up. Come on, do something here. Wow, you're really going slow tonight. Okay, no, that's literally just the another link to Anime News Network. Okay, I don't even think I can access their Kickstarter. What the hell? Oh wait, here we go. I bet you this one will take me to it. Will this take me to it? Does this take me to it? No, that doesn't even take me to it. Hey, I can't even check the damn Wow, can't even actually see what the fucking Kickstarter is. Wow. Yeah. Damn, that's impressive. Huh. I mean, I just kind of get the magic kick out of this because it's like, you know, there's a Kickstarter for it, but you can't actually check the fucking Kickstarter out. No, here we go. Kickstarter page. Alright, hold on. Let me check that down at the bottom here. Kickstarter page. There might basically be something down here. Ah, duh. It's literally all the way down at the bottom. Stupid me. Stupid me. Okay, so the Kickstarter page. Finally found it! Man, that thing was hiding well. Okay, now if it'll load up. Okay. So, the Island of Giant Insects, dubbed and uncensored. So let's take this Japanese cult hit insect survival horror anime to a whole new level once and for all. So they're pledged 4 million yen goal backers. They have 508 backers. 43,559 dollars have been pledged for this, with 8 days left to go on it. Let's see here. Did you watch the above 3-minute preview video? It's the dub of the actual cast. The 3-minute preview was made solely for the purpose of the Kickstarter crowdfunding campaign, with the actual cast to prove they are capable of making a great dub. Therefore, the audio is not final. Blah, blah, blah. Yeah, we get it. So, okay, so they did get the 42 one. So, yeah, they have that up on here. Yeah, duh. So, important updates. Blu-ray Deluxe Premium Packaging unlocked. Next step, 5.1 surround sound at 150%. Oh, God. So, let's see here. What else do we got? Okay, we got the other shit over here. This is from, what is it? There's 2 created, 0 bad. It's a Kochu Rito project team. We are a team of highly experienced professionals with the mission to make the Island of Giant Insects into an anime movie. Bring it to, and then there's more. It's basically bring it to worldwide. So pledge without a support. Pledge about $10. Back it because you believe in it. Support the project for no reward, just because it speaks to you. Pledge 110 yen or more. Rank 1, credits and a letter. So what you'll get is a thank you letter, digital, and your name in the closing credits. Okay. I like the thing here. In appreciation of your warm-hearted contribution, we, the project team, will send you a thank you letter, PDF, and add your name to the closing credits of the movie. Yeah. Pledge 550 yen or more, you get a wallpaper collection. Campaign exclusive smartphone and desktop wallpaper collection featuring the giant insects and the 3 main heroines of the movie. Included items for rank 1. So you get the thank you letter, digital, your name in the closing credits, and smartphone desktop wallpaper collection. Yay! If you pledge, what is it here? You pledge 2,200 yen or more, you get the digital items bundle. Original soundtrack album including 20 plus songs, assorted keyframes and character settings, material copies, and the live action version of the movie. Live action version of the movie for you to download. Includes items from ranks 1 and 2. What the hell? Live action version? What the Jesus fuck? You get this basically includes a thank you letter, your name in the closing credits, the smartphone desktop wallpaper collection, original soundtrack album as an MP3, keyframes and character settings, digital, and live action movie director's cut download. Yeah, that just sounds fun. 29 people have backed that, though. If you're willing to pledge 5,800 yen or more, you get a Blu-ray. This is it. Dubbed and uncensored edition Blu-ray of Island of Giant Insects. Includes original Japanese audio tracks and English subtitles. Includes items for rank 1 through 3. Price includes shipping fee. So, okay, that makes a little more sense. So what this includes is the thank you letter in digital format. Sorry, the PDF format. Your name in the closing credits. Smartphone and desktop wallpaper collection. Original soundtrack album as an MP3. Keyframes and character settings. Digital live action movie director's cut download. And the dub and uncensored edition Blu-ray. Yeah. Sir. Oh God, there's actually a higher. So if you pledge 10,000, how many people backed that last one? 338 backers. Wow. So for 10,000 yen or more, rank 5, merch pack silver, character chibi, acrylic stand. Choose from Matsumi, Chisato, Ayumi, Mirai, or Mami. A4 size document file and Japan theater exclusive pamphlets. It includes items from ranks 1 through 4. You get the following if you pledge 10,000 yen or more to this Kickstarter. Thank you letter in a PDF digital format, your name in the closing credits, smartphone and desktop wallpaper collection, original soundtrack album on the MP3, keyframe and character settings in a digital format, live action movie director's cut download, dubbed and uncensored edition Blu-ray, character chibi acrylic stands, an A4 size document file, and Japan theater exclusive pamphlets. 36 have backed that. If you want to go one step higher for 20,000 yen or more, the gold merch pack is yours for the taking. One of a kind, hand-drawn original keyframes and campaign exclusive textile cushion cover. Choose from some of the characters. I'm not going to rattle them off. Size is 45 centimeters by 45 centimeters, reversible, including items from ranks 1 through 5. You get the following if you're willing to piss away 20,000 yen or more. A digital PDF thank you letter, your name in the closing credits, smartphone and desktop wallpaper collection, original soundtrack album MP3, keyframes and character settings in a digital format, the live action movie director's cut download, a dubbed and uncensored edition Blu-ray, character chibi acrylic stands, A4 size document file, Japan theater exclusive pamphlets, original hand-drawn anime keyframes, and a Kickstarter exclusive cushion cover. I feel like freaking PBS here. Oh, okay, so there's like 44 packs for this, but I guess all gone, so it's just like maxed out. Okay, so here's a reward that's no longer available. So there's a couple that are no longer available. I wonder why. Oh, probably because only one person could do it. I want to know who was stupid enough to back $400,000 into this. So for 400,000 yen or more, Lord help us, be the voice for the character Nozawa, including the items for ranks 1 through 6. Get the thank you letter, all that fun bullshit. Everything that I've listed prior to this. A Kickstarter exclusive cushion, a whole bunch of other fun shit, and you, of course, get to voice the Nozawa role. This reward, though, is no longer available. Thank freaking Christ for that. There's some other ones on here. You get papers. The Akira roll is no longer available. Let's see here. Your screams in the movie. 5 people have backed that, and it is already done. That is no longer available either. That was for a whopping 80,000 yen. Yeah, okay. So, let's see here. Survival horror, bug-filled island anime, anime movie. Some of the pictures here are actually kind of hard to see. And I don't mean like, oh, they're like really grainy. No, I mean like they're kind of disturbing. And this is almost like people be backing like a dubbed or HD version of Human Centipede or something. Jesus Christ. So, yeah. It's kind of fucked up, especially since you can watch the damn thing just subtitled. So, yeah. Okay, oh, I love this. Okay, so uncensored, they're like literally going through here. Why we need an English dubbed final edition. Now I'm kind of hoping that they just take the money and run. Literally. So the current version of the anime movie is already released in theaters in Japan and internationally on Crunchyroll with English subtitles. Why do we need a dubbed and uncensored edition? Number one, because it's a whole new experience. Well, no shit, Sherlocks. It's a whole new experience. You're taking subtitles and just adding dubbing. Yeah, I love this though. You can have the freedom from being glued to the small text at the bottom of the screen, and we want to take you there. But number two is where they've lost me. Now, I would have probably backed this if number two would not be so front and center. Number two, for the reasons why we need the uncensored and dubbed version of this. Uncensored, more sex and gore. I'm out. So with the current version, some of the extremely sexy / gory scenes were partially censored for Japanese movie industry ratings. But for the dubbed and uncensored edition, we will get rid of all that. For you sick minds, for all you sick minds, viewing pleasure. And then they give a winking emoticon. Sure, I want to know now who is backing this for 400,000 yen. Now I want some answers. Now I demand to know why you are willing to put 400,000 yen into their pockets to voice a character that's either going to get fucked or screwed by a goddamn bug. Sorry, there's two people. So there's two people that gave 400,000 yen. Good God. You need help. The movie deserves much more eyes on it is reason number 3. It's already a cult hit, bordering on becoming a masterpiece. Okay. And we feel removing the language barrier will give the movie a chance to become even more viral and reach much bigger audiences, and a necessary step to make this movie a timeless classic. It's a movie, apparently, where bugs are going to be fucking them on an island. So we're already, basically, you want us to fund a borderline hentai. Way to go, jackholes! Sorry, when they mentioned blood and gore, when they mentioned sex and gore, I instantly figured hentai, and I'm already out. First off, I'm not giving them money for this, and you can just literally just watch the sub version for free if you're that desperate to see it. I don't think it needs a dub version for that. I honestly freaking don't. Some may know, though, through our crowdfunding campaign round 1 that we had a chance to become very good friends and collaborate with members of Sound Can Studios, a Texas-based recording studio, blah, blah. They have the thing here about the cast. Oh, God! They actually have faces. Oh, God. Well, oh, wow. You just, Nick Landis, seriously? Wait, what's it? Why does that name sound... Landy Pator! I see it now, a.k.a. Landy Pator. Wow! You're back in this! You sick bastard! You're back in this! Wow, Yong Yi too. Oh, okay. Yeah, now the names are coming out. Some of these are YouTubers! Oh my God! Oh my God, you sick sons of bitches. Okay. Wow. Wow. Nope, I'm done. Alright, so, if you feel like parting with some of your money and the possibility that they're going to take this money and run like fucking hell, because I kind of think they will, because that's how a lot of Kickstarter campaigns go, feel free, drop them some money, and don't say I didn't warn you. Otherwise, hey, feel free to go piss it away on their crowdfunding campaign. You know, it's out there. Have fun with that. I'm washing my hands of this. Dear freaking God. So that's why you don't want to come out with season 4 of Abridged, huh? No, you want to go back this borderline hentai crap, I see. Okay, yeah, no. I'm out. Alrighty, everybody, and that's going to do it then this week for the Absolutely Completely Random Podcast. Don't forget, next week's podcast will be recorded on Thursday night instead of Saturday night, as there will be an outdoor event going on in my neighborhood that will be preventing me from recording the podcast on Saturday night. And it will still go up on Sunday either way, but I'm just letting you know it was recorded on a Thursday and not on Saturday. They'll say it again in the video, but still. Either way, thank you all for tuning in. Like always, feel free to leave your comments, hit the thumbs up button, thumbs down button. Don't forget to submit your questions for the August Q&A. The deadline is Monday morning, 12 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. For your questions, they will be taken care of, and I will answer them when I record it Tuesday night. So please feel free to dive headlong in and give me your thoughts, your questions, your comments, everything you have for me. Any questions you want, as long as it doesn't violate my 2 things that I will never talk about on this channel. And until next time, I'm Andrew Rhodes. This has been the Absolutely Completely Random Podcast here on the Web Designer 18 YouTube channel. And I am checking out for the night. Bye, everybody!